Welcome to best of 21, TaToH versus TheViper. TaToH's leading 7-5, and now we have his home map out of many on Chaos Pit, going for poles. Poles obviously having the good option that you create some gold out of the stone, because we don't have any stone in the pit area. Need to chop out and then go for the outside golds here as our options. And we have two berry bushes, that's why the Viper opted for Franks here. Let's see how this one plays out. TaToH, an absolute master on this map. We all saw that in the last sets that he already played. And will be interesting to see what his approach is going to be. We'll see a forward here pretty soon. Will be nice farming, and at some point some towers can be mixed in there. And chopping wise, 3 on wood on each side and directly adjacent to the wood line. Sometimes we see people putting lumber camps one tile away to chop out a bit faster, but that's the rare one because it becomes more inefficient pretty quickly. Okay, no laming villagers. Sometimes we see, because the distance is so short, that the villagers out there tries to wall in berries, tries to shoot some deer, tries to wall in palisades. Not happening here right now. And Viper clicking up pretty soon, send some villagers over to wood. Villagers flying from deer to deer. And TaToH goes up later. TaToH plays pop 21 here, while Viper plays pop 19. Quite interesting. That's pretty high for TaToH. I'm a bit surprised by this. Is he really going through there with Loom? I think you could make an argument about cancelling. It doesn't go with it. 6 on wood only, so we need to see some villagers on stragglers here as well. And 7 villagers there for TaToH, and he indeed is sending some on the stragglers. Therefore, Viper roughly 50 seconds earlier. Now the mining camp of TaToH. What is this music? Sims 4. Is it fitting? Is it annoying? It's good mood music. Barracks, kind of a weird spot, isn't it? Is he trying to hide it? Huh. That's the more typical spot for barracks. Huh. But surprised. Is the villager stuck? Not anymore. Had the walls. Just rebuilding them now. 4 villager barracks. And that's, yeah, a tower rush. Wants to go for those berries here. And generating the gold. Therefore getting castle age so much easier. Viper not walling off this side. A bit of a surprise to me. Stable now. Does Viper know where his opponent is? And obviously one of the big things, poles. Healing their villagers in few late. So if you go for the villager war, like we see, it's so much better. And TaToH goes for the eco upgrades. Oh, this can be so annoying for the Viper. Pulled a lot of villagers here. Spearmen, most important thing now. Production from both of them. And Viper, he should not attack the villagers. Right? He should constantly attack the military units. And only if he feels he can get actual kills against the villagers, should commit against them. Before that, go for the tower. TaToH has to cancel for a second time. Not the worst problem here. And Viper being pulled again. Work efficiency has to be going down here quite a bit. TaToH cancelled again. Spearman pulled back a bit as well. Viper goes for healing. Pretty clever by the Viper to constantly only attack military units. Didn't think he would focus on it that much. Tries to commit against the villager. And TaToH gets a kill. Has to be happy with this. Oh, but now goes back in. Took a hit against the spearman there. Villager fighting continues. And TaToH can't be too unhappy with this. Gets a villager kill. No, he won't. But that's a lot of spearmen still. 6 military against only 1 on the field right now. 2 scouts still active. trying to get over there. They're just continuing to fight. TaToH didn't really get the eco running here for himself. He gets a house there. So that the scouts couldn't really jump for the villagers. One villager really low HP gets away. Indeed gets away. That should be a lot of damage on those spearmen, on the scouts. And scout dies. But TaToH can't be super unhappy with how this is going. Right now, forced quite some idle TC time on Viper's end. Next fall walk by him as well, and those could be really nicely positioned. Drops out pretty soon. Viper further away from that. Still the defensive berries there in the back for the Viper as well. And TaToH, he's loading up for more. He's loading up for more. 5 more villagers to the front. More spearmen here for him as well. 1 spearman is the defense. And goes for another tower here, TaToH. And Viper, his response was always to pull villagers. Is he doing the same again? Looks like it. Villagers being pulled for the boxing fight. Mainly focusing down the spearman right now. Tower got cancelled again. No villagers on stone as we speak. Spearman can easily go for the scout here, I would have thought. More scouts are arriving. And spearman count not that high for TaToH. Only at 3, only 2 at the front. 1 of them at home. Work efficiency gets lower, I would assume. Pretty close for both of them. I love regen builds being used that way. Yeah. Archer range. Ooh, just imagine like having 2 archers here as well. That could be really sick. 4 scouts, all kind of hurt. Roughly half the HP, villagers fighting back a bit. And TaToH has to be happy with that, right? Get some hits off. Oh, now sends the wilds around. He wants to wall this off, but I think Viper will chop through in time. Right? 81 wood. Oh, this is getting close. 81 wood with 1 villager is 4 minutes. The villager will be there in 4 minutes. Viper could be trapped here. This would be disastrous. How do you get to Castle Age then? You don't. And Pulse is so happy playing long Feudal Age with their farm bonus. Viper is not having any advantages anymore. Like, berries are running dry pretty soon. He's now going for stone as well. Uh-oh, this is getting close. Viper not properly focusing on the trees here. Might cost him the game. Now the first tower that is not really contested. Counter tower being built, though. But no archers, so TaToH doesn't mind too much. Oh, but TaToH walls off with stone here. Didn't trust the chop through timing. Uh-oh, big fight here. Villager pulled. Yes, in there as well. And it feels like the tower should go up for the first time. Archer's trying to get focused down. Now the tower is up there as well. Spearman v Spearman fight. Villagers not really repairing. Viper walls in the tower. The villagers are stuck. The villagers are stuck under the tower there. TaToH tries to get out but can't really get out there. The spearmen are fighting and this could be 4 dead villagers there trapped into the tower. What a crazy move by the snake. And TaToH simply not having the military count here. Now another archer. We need more spearmen. Could fight this one off. Goes for the repair obviously. And it's tough for the Viper to get proper focus there. That was a really, really nice move by the snake. 4 villagers working on this one. How can you fight this one off? I don't think you can really. And yeah, tower is down. And those 4 villagers are dead. What a brilliant move by the Viper. And he was down in villagers. But now TaToH will lose all 4 of them. What a crazy, crazy move. Wow. How to deal with the tower rush. Just perfection. Whew. TaToH, if he has one single palisade there, he could have dealt with that. And yeah, TaToH is not done. Obviously now, villager KD 6-1. TaToH moves around a bit more. Viper sends villagers around. What is happening here? Did TaToH delete that? More walls. Skirm count at 0 right now. Ooh, that's a fight TaToH wants to take. Another tower. Viper with defensive ones. Can easily go for the gold. And yeah, TaToH is late there.
Witajcie.
How do you pull this one off? Yeah, it's sick. It's just so sick.
Jakieś rozkazania? Do waszych usług.
Tak.
Owszem.
That was a crazy hold. Okay, TaToH still working towards Castle Age. Overchop here in 50 wood. Not really going for this right now. Another tower will block some of the farms. Viper going for the farm control in the back. Blocks one of the stones.
Do waszych usług.
TaToH can't be too unhappy with that. Wheelbarrow now for the Viper. Okay.
Witajcie.
Villager was sent back now. And the one at the bottom was sent back as well. So tower still with lots of control. Market would be really nice for TaToH now. Yeah. What a timing. What a timing. Selling the stone. Could buy himself 100 food
Gotowa jest.
and would be fine. To click up. Not a lot of food control for him, like not a lot of farms for him though.
Jakieś
I
rozkazania?
think he keeps his army too grouped up here. From what it feels like. Like just spread them a bit more. He doesn't need farms. Oh, I thought poles wouldn't be too bad. With farms. TaToH not 12 on stone. Where will he build his castle? Just here? Maybe there? Walls like this and then might delete his palisades.
Owszem.
Viper can't contest this. Stable. Woohoo. Maybe a siege push is an option. Knowing that the opponent is unlikely to be able to build a defensive castle. 4 relics, 1 in every corner, 1 in the center of the map. For the long-term plan, and yeah, Viper actually is expecting a push. Sends 8 villagers on stone. Well, that's an ambitious farmer. Double stable play. For TaToH, and yeah, he might be able to go for Schlachter? Not sure. Sends the wilds out. He even bought stone. I don't think that was necessary. He could have just mined it. Oh, that's a really safe castle. So Viper will lose his town center and all those farmers. But the game will continue. Yeah. Second farm upgrade. Love to see it. Okay, what is this army achieving? Probably nothing once we get the knights out. They're gonna waltz the sides. Pulse is so good here. And TaToH can easily go for the stone now. Viper with the defensive castle. Is he thinking about imping this? Look at the resource. No. Okay. That makes way more sense. He goes for the knights himself. Knights are being sent in. But still, Viper loses so much control. Oh, godly quick walls. Oh, what did he just deliver here? Ay. I would have lost 8 villagers against the 2 knights there. Oi. That was pretty. That was pretty. Yeah, in-game Alcatraz.
Gotów jestem.
That was
Rozkazania.
very good reaction time out of him, for sure. And the Knights will obviously easily deal with the skirmishes here. Economy should be good for Pole's player now, but honestly kind of exposed as well. What with all those pikemen, I don't think raiding will be too easy. Viper goes for 2 town centers in the back. TaToH with the 1 in the back. And those villages are still relatively exposed, even with all those pikemen. I think we can... Yeah, that's a clever house. Yeah. Blocks a lot of, like, villagers, knights coming in and coming out chances. Those knights are trying to find something. TaToH going double stable, and pikeman is really that scared of all-in knights or something.
2 giants. Nice entertainment. Thanks, Neely.
Thank you, Deep Idol. I think he just wanted to make sure that his castle goes up. That's why he went for army. Like, he isn't fully committing, right? He has 1 attack upgrade. He has had a lot of spearmen. That's why he's going for pikes. I don't think it's such a big mistake on Chaos Pit to go for a big amount of army. Right? Tough to be fully walled in the center. Unless you're Viper. Creating the base here. TaToH out of stone here. Could buy himself 100 stone and build a castle here. Would actually work out quite nicely. But what does he see? Is the big question. I'm not sure if he sees enough. Oh, pikemen completely out of position. He's sending them over there. And yeah, he indeed built the 1 tile away from the perfect castle without even scouting it. That really shows you like how much he understands of this game. And is dealing with this raid at the same time. Viper loses his knights. This one +2/+2. Really has some upgrades on there. And counter castle by the Viper. But it feels like both castles should be going up. Yeah. And Viper is actively raiding here. Pikemen simply did not need to be pulled. Uh-oh. TaToH with some problems. Monk count 0 at home. He has 1 at the top, collecting this 1 to the right and 1 to the left. Collecting 1 there, I would assume. Not really sure where his other monk is. Ah yeah, healing the pikeman at the front. And Viper out microing this. Ay. Okay, TaToH some problems. Viper lost a lot of HP on all his army though. He has to disengage here, feels like. Oh yeah. It is. Oh, look at the block. Lots of low HP knights. It is with the speed upgrade for TaToH against no speed upgrade on the Viper. And the castle fully misses. Oh, ram attack here. Not going to work out too well. But loses the castle. And yeah, this is tough for TaToH to hold. Okay, farm TC. What poles, yeah. I'm a bit surprised by this. Why? It's the perfect amount. He had 7 villages, just with a folwark, some farms. And you're fine there, no? Like, why do we need a town center? Oh, this is nice micro by TaToH. This is nice micro. Went in. Low HP knights went back into the castle again. Yeah, I'm really surprised by this. Viper has 3 TCs. Is it charging with the ram? No, not really. Oh, he has 2. Maybe he wants to clear this one up. 12 pikemen. TaToH with 4 town centers working right now. And this will be tricky for TaToH to deal with. Yeah, oh look at that. Beautiful move by the Viper. Actually goes uphill to use the rams downhill and to make it tougher for TaToH to jump in and out. This is nicely played. And 2 rams are enough in this case. That is really well played. And TaToH just gets out of there. TaToH could build another town center here next to the stone. Something I wouldn't mind. So the gold upgrade himself. Still no Schlachter. Has the resources now. Any day. I'm here again. Welcome, welcome. We are watching a really interesting game. I think 500 food, 300 gold is the cost of Schlachter. If TaToH wants to go for it. But obviously, like, Viper is kind of walled. Has 2 defensive castles. I think thinking about Imp might be the better one. Is it 1-1 for today so far? 6-4 into 7-5. Correct, correct. Yeah. Python controlling the patrolling the back. Stone sold. So it will be Viper holding this. This game could go long. This game could go really long. Ooh. Like, both have options. Like, Viper has the hill advantage, has the double castle, slight imp advantage. He should be able to kill this castle. And are we having a pole player playing pikes? Poles don't have halberdiers, my friends. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Scouts out here, but everything walled off. TaToH sits on 2 relics. Viper will get 2 as well, I believe. Goes for this one. Yep, indeed. So, slight advantage for TaToH there potentially, but not even committed to it yet. This will be tricky. I think Franks actually has a really good shot in this one. This will be, as we can see with the upgrades, a hand cannoneer halberdier play from the Viper. So TaToH technically should go Arbalest. But he doesn't know yet. What does TaToH see? Let's try to understand this. No outpost there. Sees some knights coming out. Okay, TaToH is trying to get more vision. Trying to get a better understanding. An outpost here would be key. If he gets an outpost somewhere in this area. Okay, he goes for Schlachter now. Obviously, Schlachter plus Arbalest would be like the key for him here. Goes for pikes against an opponent that is not going for any cavalry anymore. And yeah, this is bombard cannon, hand cannoneer, halberdier play from the Viper. He simply goes for the better army composition. TaToH will lose a lot of ground before he realizes what units he needs to go for. Seems GG strategically. Well, Viper will just push back, right? It's still a solid 30 population lead for TaToH. So, nice play by Viper, but TaToH is going into this scenario with potentially the better civilization and an advantage before that. Now crop rotation finishes. Food eco should be really solid. Really solid. So far, not even pikemen upgrades. It's only spearmen. And yeah, that castle will be gone. Outposts are seeing everything, so those knights will go down. Pikemen here for the defense, but knights will do the main job as well here. Yeah, so that raid easily stopped before it can achieve anything. Cavalry upgrade. Viper with some map control here at the side, and oi. Give me an over-under for your prediction for the length of this game. What are we thinking? Both players with crop rotation. Well, with Franks you see it pretty often. I would say, what is it, 50% of the time? And pulls is probably the Civ where you see it second most. Yeah.
Jakieś rozkazania? Do waszych usług.
The rams around probably should get that trap even. Is Viper now attacking with his units? Not yet. Viper sold lots of wood here, as we can see. 1,000 wood gone. Gets the kill against the trap there. Good job. TaToH still not thinking about the tech switch. Oh! What is happening with this, guys? Why am I getting excited? Who knows? It's for this. Onager cut. Oh, that's so clever. Oh, that's clever. The right predictions, 1 hour 50 minutes, 58 minutes, and 1 hour 20 minutes for the length of the game. Cavaliers now trying to go for the bombard cannons. Not even sure if they get both of them. Gets one. Loses the Cavaliers. Oh, this is interesting. And Viper even has an outpost. Does he see it? He sees the siege workshop. TaToH's going for crossbow now? Yeah, that's clever. Does he have enough gold control? He has some gold here, some there, has some more stone. It's like Viper has a bit more map control overall, right? Some idols there. Now bombard cannon v bombard cannon. TaToH, I think, sits on only one archer range. Now builds some more. So getting to Arbalest will take some time for him. And onagers around now, and that will be some dead villagers. Where are the Cavaliers, though? Okay, over here. And Viper, he saw it. He saw it instantly. So there will be some dead villagers, maybe. We need to see cuts here from TaToH. Unless... or Viper can maybe block this one off. Push over here obviously distracts both players. Cavaliers are coming in. Nice attack. And TaToH should be able to cut through this. Oh, this is so well played. So well played by TaToH here. And now Viper's rushing another castle in the back. Villagers are dying at the front. Can he wall this one off? I'm a bit surprised that he lets all those Cavaliers in. Quick walls here, not in time this time. And walls behind it, but that's going to be some dead villagers for sure. As we can see, those are all villager kills here from the Cavaliers. Some Cavaliers are coming over. But Viper's economy will suffer quite a bit. Gets nice defensive castle up. Now knows what's up, but lost a lot of ground. A lot of control over the gold here. Castle not really finished, and another raid of Cavaliers will come pretty soon. Obviously, bombard cannons and Arbalest here against hand cannoneer bombard cannon Halp. So should be way better for the pole player. Some aggression over here would be the next step. TaToH with the siege workshop. Maybe defensive castle there could be an option. Arbalest will now get bracer for themselves as well. Bombard cannons doing the work. And, oh, this could be some more dead villagers, but obviously Cavaliers will be cleared up. Heavily buying food and wood now, the Viper. Wow. Just to get siege engineers, extra range for the bombard cannon, and obviously for the trap. Raid of Knights is now coming in. And TaToH, is he maybe thinking about trying to cut through here? Feels a bit like it, yeah, but Halberd is clearing that one up. Against Pike's Cavaliers, do you rather have hand cannoneer or axemen? Against Pike Cavalier. Probably hand cannoneer. Oh, that castle won't go up, will it? Uphill. Those bombard cannons are not doing too much damage. Shoot. Do we have something coming out here? Not really. Yeah, and I think this castle, even if it goes up, it won't be for long. And now pikemen are coming in there, and that will be a nice pick-off. That will be a nice pick-off, and what a good game we are witnessing here. Viper now with the tech switch. Goes for Cavaliers himself. A lot of villagers dying, but Viper will keep his pop limit up. Well, TaToH obviously is pretty open. Alright, all this. One castle. And it's pretty easy to rate him. We don't have halberdiers, so won't be the easiest thing to answer in case Viper gets onto Mass Cavalier or maybe even starts thinking about Paladin at one point. For now, only the Cavalier attack without any others coming in. Rams now being added as well. Maybe for the push at the top. That's Onager for now. Maybe something over here could be an option. Love to see a Cavalier or a Scout patrolling this area. Some siege rams through the center could be a thing here. Combat cannon. Doing some damage from distance. Love the addition of the monk in there as well. And Halberdiers a bit over ambitious. Oh, but Cavaliers are not retreating enough. And therefore finding quite some damage. Combat cannons here. Well enough protected, I believe. I think we have enough arbalests around. Hand cannoneers from the back doing quite some damage against those pikemen here. Combat cannons, uh-oh, with some problems. Now Cavaliers in the queue, and TaToH not having... Oh, actually, he goes for more pikemen. A bit of a surprise to me. Maybe he wants to have some more meat shield. Doesn't feel like the most natural unit to go for at this point. TaToH retreating. Nice ground attack there with the bombard cannons against the hand cannoneers. Some Cavaliers arriving. Tries to... not really sure what he is achieving with that cut at the top. Kills more hand cannoneers. Lost all the bombard cannons though. Viper has to retreat again, and we are witnessing the good game that we wanted to see. Oh, what do you think about a Pole's unique tech that allows them to garrison builds into foreworks? Don't think that's needed. I wouldn't mind it. Unique tech, not really. If a Civ bonus could make more sense. By the way, no second armor for the Cavaliers and no last attack. Yeah, and in general, I don't think we need to make Poles stronger. Okay, some nice awareness of the Viper here with the 2 scouts. We'll find some villager kills. I'm looking out for this attack here. Siege engineers for now for TaToH as well. Ay, what a good game. Nice quick walls here. Can he break through? Doesn't look like it. Arbalists are diving in. What can they find kill-wise here? Not too much. And the castle will fall. What's the win condition for TaToH? Oh, raids. Map control. Gold and stone. Well, let's see. Viper. How much gold does he have left? Some over there. I think just Arbalest Cavalier would be the game plan. Right? I think just eventually starving the Frank player of gold. But Viper still has so much gold left. Look at that. That's 2.8k. Trying to add everything here that he still has in his control. 8.4, and now I double clicked here obviously. 8.47, so 10k to go, and that's not even including this 4k. So he can still live. Like, Frank's out of gold? Really dead. Only 33 farmers for TaToH right now. That's problematic. It's really problematic. Push continues at the top. Oh, those villagers, if they save themselves, that means the gate might be opened, although we have an overchop here anyways. Oh, that's a lot of dead vills potentially. Another TC here. Another TC there. Push here will be stopped by the castle. TaToH only building palisades. Another Onager shot here could make life easier for him. TaToH has 10 plus idols at all times. I see 9. I see 8. You're lying. Nice instant reaction. But yeah, I can... No one will play this one without idols, right? So many villages that need to move. So many spots where you need to micro at this time. Yeah, pretty much impossible. And this castle is not buying enough time. Okay, enough. Arbalest. TaToH might be holding this. If only had like one bombard cannon. Or one onager. Arbalests are killing this army. Viper now needs to tech into light cav. Why did you get paladin? And TaToH finally realizes, damn, I was missing the second armor. This army is getting cleared up. Oh, this is getting close. The castle is being held. TaToH tries to gain some more stone. Now, okay, it's gone. Killed a lot of the army, but mainly Halberdiers right now. And Viper simply gets more and more castles up. What a crazy play. Maybe bombard cannon? Yeah, as I said, like one bombard cannon or one onager. And he would have held the castle most likely. Yeah, Viper played this really well. Impressive. How he's holding this. How many castles does he have? 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 castles already. This continues to push. More bombard cannons at the top. So good at those situations. Only now the upgrades for gold and stone mining. More stables there at the top. 4,000 wood in the bank. Maybe something to fix. Maybe a chance to send some villagers over. TaToH's trying to wall this one off. But only this one tree. And now it's open. Nice awareness of the Viper as well. Ooh. What's the answer to Paladins if the Civ doesn't have Harp Camel? I think there are very few Civs that don't have Harp or Camel. And most of the time they have some other bonuses for their infantry. So that's a question for like 5 civilizations, such as Poles. They would need to go for Obuch. Obuch Cavalier and try to play the gold game. Pikemen obviously still resource okay-ish. Yeah, Arp, Obuch, Pike. If hand cannoneers are mixed in, if it's Paladin exclusively, then Pike, Obuch would be the play. But it's not pretty. It's not pretty. Especially because pikes mainly live off their bonus damage, and that's not really affected by the Obuch. Oh, good bombard cannon shot there in the back. Woof, another good shot. That bombard cannon just arrived and gets some easy 8 kills here. Okay, breaking the 1 hour mark here. Trap moving forward again. Cavaliers not being used, but Viper simply has so many castles. Like, where do you even try to raid? Just so much control. Absolutely crazy. Now 6,000 wood now for the Viper. Oh man, what a game. Poles Italians at 6 Vikings, yeah. And all of them, except Poles, have a clear answer, right? Vikings have great pikemen. Aztecs have better pikemen. And Italians have Genoese. So, yeah. Poles might be the civilization struggling the most with Paladin. Nice. Another nice, really nice move here by the Viper. Oh, does he not have any upgrades? Wow. He took quite some damage here. The Cavaliers. But still, yeah. We'll clear up the Mong. We'll clear up the bombard cannon. The Arbalest here. Some more raid over there. Being dealt with a bit better. Next push over at that end. Arbalest in the back. Continuing to do some damage. That's still the hero bombard cannon. Nope. The new one. And Viper struggles a bit to keep population up. Ooh, what a trap. And deleted the palisade gate to retrap with the stone gate. Isn't Polish Cavalier cost efficient with Paladin? I don't think so with Frank Paladin, no. No. You're just missing too much. Okay. Now taking into Hussars here, most likely. How did he... Oh! The villager opened the gate, apparently. Maybe pikeman. TaToH's pushing this. Oh, this is not impossible that this is a 2-hour game. Two Cavaliers should kill a Paladin. Yeah. Pretty sure. But 2 Cavaliers cost more than a Paladin. TaToH's dead, isn't he? Well, he has popped 200. He has Poles, which is the better late-game civilization. He has even amount of map control. The crazy thing for the Viper is simply the amount of castles. So, if it goes to 2 hours, I think TaToH wins. Uh-oh, Batoon 2 against 0 relics. Gold stone control. Let's think about it. Another monastery for TaToH. Yeah, TaToH's gold is not looking too hot. And Paladin tech. Viper 21 on gold. Hussars. Another castle by the Viper. Absolute madness. Arbalest surround. Can maybe snipe down the bombard cannon here. Okay, gets a nice early kill. Viper, how is he playing with his paladins? Where is he keeping them? Is the big question. When is he showing them? Could be an option to just wait for 20. 2 Pulse Cavaliers cost 120.60. The Paladin on Frank 670 without guilds. 100 food is worth 14 gold, so it's cost efficient, right? Well, right now we don't need guilds, right? We still have, as I just counted last time, excluding this, over 10,000 gold left for the Viper. If we are running out of gold, Hassa is obviously way, way, way better than Light Cav. Pole Hassa. TaToH's holding this. For now. Where are the paladins? 9. In the back. Okay, sends them forward. Pikemen count surprisingly high. 24 pikemen at the front. Viper won't be happy with that. And another castle from the Viper. How many castles do we have? There's castle number 10 that's being built. Pretty sick. TaToH's missing traps. One in the back here. Needs to shoot this castle. Now Paladin raid is starting. Will he get a conversion? Oh no, he won't. Oh, he might. He will. Okay. One monk tries to run to the town center. How can they macro like this? There's so much going on. They're fighting at like 4 different spots. And TaToH converts and jumps into the town center. That's just mad. Gold in the corner of the map. Oh yeah, that's bugged. Or is it bugged? Not sure. But yeah, it's certainly something for the future. Approaching 120. Yeah, very unlikely that we will end before 120 here. Both players still pop limit. It's so tough to break the Viper with all those castles. Holy. So crazy. TaToH. Farm count is not exciting me too much. Or maybe the farm count more than the actual villagers on farms count. 67, and we only have 49 on food. Oh, some more stuff lost here. Skirm's dying. Hand Cannonier's dying. TaToH's taking good fight still. That could have been a dead trap if TaToH wanted to commit. Traps. TaToH forgetting about this one. Poles get gold from farming? No, they get gold from stone mining. Okay, committed against the trap. Can now get out there. One bombard cannon here opens up another attack path for the Viper. And not a lot of army there to defend. TaToH, very combined army here in the center. Or condensed army. Relic count 2v2. TaToH picked up the one from the corner. Sees this attack rolling in, tries to quick wall, but only with 2 villagers. That should not work. Obviously the big engagement here. Viper tries to jump for the trap and gets it here. Indeed he does. Loses a lot of army in exchange. Only 5 paladins, 5 more in the queue. But this could be ugly. Block here, double barrack. Oh, nice one. Nice one by TaToH. Keeps his pop limit dreams alive. Has every single tech that we can display here. And Viper is taking into elite throwing X-Men. Against 21 soon, 30 Arbalests on the field. Not great, but obviously great when it comes to doing small side attacks here. Because then pikemen won't really be an option anymore. This will be cleared up. ILTC obviously not really what we need anymore. Worker efficiency. Viper found so many kills over and over again. Another big engagement. Hussars should become really good options now, right? And only 47 farmers. What a crazy game we're witnessing here. Absolute chaos. One chaos bit. Was it? It's not that chaos anymore. It was the nice tower rush at the start. It's not that chaotic. 5 on gold only. Where do we see the 108 villagers here? Lots of them building apparently. 15 idle as well. And Viper even having the time to micro back the bombard cannon there. Another push here. Hussars will get the kill. Could run away. And TaToH, it has been quite some time since he raided. Right? Feels like it. And I can understand why. Because it's simply too many castles here. Viper goes for the Monk, gets the Monk kill, gets the trap kill as well. Loses quite a lot of gold units, but buys himself so much time for the castle to live, and it already got 52 kills. What a hero castle. Obviously was really nicely positioned. TaToH pushing a bit here. Shouldn't really advance without any siege though. What a wild game. Viper selling food. TaToH selling food some seconds before that. Trap. One over here. Could maybe go for the center. Nah, thinks about this castle. Probably should finish that stone wall. Viper getting the bug gold. Oh yeah, he saw it. Huh, TaToH. Yeah, with the arson you will eventually kill this, but is this really what you need right now? I think like taking 70% of that army and just send into the center could have been another option. Yeah, the gold could be crucial. TaToH sending another small group over. Bombard cannons. Viper is moving around. TaToH no more gold. Not a single villager on gold. Has control over this area though.
Okay.
Viper attacks with the 2 wilds. So yeah, TaToH will get, oh no, only control of this. 2,500. Bombard cannons idle for now. Viper clears up this at the top, and TaToH doesn't look like he can drop off any of that gold. Pretty nice clear up by the Viper, while continuing to push through the center. TaToH just camping and hoping that Viper runs out of gold. Well, he knows, right? If it goes to the very late game, he has 3 relics. Viper has 2 relics. As I said, if this goes past 2 hours, Pulse is the way better civ. Pikemen still having lots of bonus damage, even against paladins. But trap goes down. Bearded axe, 1 extra range for the X-Men. Trap actually died. Ay. Next push at the top here. TaToH deleting some of the walls to build some more walls, and he wants to fortify them further. Oh, TaToH now struggling with the stone. Can't really get to that area. Does he want to commit with the hussars? Oh, doesn't feel right. Where are the arbalists? Some over here. Uh-oh. If he loses that castle. Is that his last castle? Oh, he has 1 in the back here. So that's costly. Oh, that's a lot of control lost. And the bombard cannon is doing such a good job. Yeah, we are having a lot of researches this game. And now the big question over and over again. Do you want to have time limits in those games? The game would have been a bit more attractive over the last 15 minutes potentially, forcing players to make some more crucial moves. But is it really showing us who would have won the 2.5 hour game? Some people loving those situations. That's why world wonders are nice. Well, look at the resources, right? No one could afford a wonder. Please no time limit. Love those long games. Some do, some don't. I think if we would have a vote, it's not an easy thing. Have time limits been explored with the Regicide? I don't remember Regicide and time limit being used. Don't even think if that's an option, honestly. Guilds for TaToH only now. God. You wasted so much gold then. Oi. Franks obviously don't even get guilds. So selling at 14. Ooh. I really don't like time limits for competitive sets. Well, sometimes you have to do them, right? Especially if you have offline events. Sometimes it's a must. 71 kills in that single castle. Oh, Viper. That will be a lot of losses. Oh, Pikeman got baited. Oh, the traps are around. Oh, that was such a good move for the Viper. Loses every single X-Men, but will get the traps here. The castle will live for now. Bombard cannon is moving back. Viper is repairing with 0 stone. Shift clicked. Look at that there. Boink and go back. Boink, boink, boink. Bombard cannon lives. Okay, now TaToH can sell with 17. Another raid here. Avalanche obviously could deal with this one quite easily. Swipe on the gold? Not yet. Not yet. Send some more on the... What though? Map getting smaller and smaller. Not sure if that's the core idea of Age of Empires. Time limits make sense if your tourney has a schedule. Try to keep to. But in this tourney set can go long as you want, right? Yeah. Oh, TaToH. 83 pikemen in the queue for TaToH. We'll get some nice kills here.
Jakieś rozkazania?
Sabel is sitting at 55 kills already. And extending that. Ooh, that's a nice raid. Such a nice move. And TaToH, where are those builds going? Ah, lumber camp in the back there. We're going for quite some production here for the Viper. Holy moly. Oh. How important are the last eco upgrades in these games? Can you delete some builds because to get more army? Well, yeah. You don't need to sit at 150 builds. Depends more on like what your army comp is and how much you're trading off army. Like for example, if you're Britons and never lose your longbows, you can play low economy. If you're playing Goth and constantly lose all your Huskarls. Double bombard cannon kill in the back. Oh, that was brilliant. If you're Goth, then you can't play with like 90 builds, right? You need 130 plus. Okay, but both losing all their bombard cannons. Ooh, the creation sound, yeah. The thing is, right now we are doing it without the attack sound. Holds the better trash sieve, indeed. I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but I turned off attack sounds yesterday. This should be more enjoyable in the late game, I believe. Is TaToH out of wood eventually? Oh. But it's not like this civ doesn't have the third wood upgrade. That's bad for late game. That's bad for late game, but there's so much happening before that you don't really mind too much. But yeah, ideally you would want to have the last wood upgrade as well. Right, Viper is certainly... Ooh! Already gathered like, I don't know, 60,000 wood, 50,000 wood, something like that. And having 10% more would be nice. Now we notice the spawning sounds more. Yeah. Well, in relation they are more prominent now, right? Yeah. Late game Viper can't be beaten. Okay, thanks for the inputs. Lots of production here towards the left. Shrapnel bombard cannon still active. And here, some villages on gold still. TaToH can maybe get to some more Arbalest. And it's the full Axeman plus Light Cav combo right now. Interesting. But gold spot still there? Yep. So Viper has gold in reserve. Okay, where should TaToH go with his traps now? Oh, those Arbalests overextending a bit in range of the bombard cannons. 91 kills on those, but lots of them could die now. Don't even know which one you want to kill. Maybe this castle? But even then, like, you can never really raid. Maybe even attacking this area might be the necessary step. Oh god, those hands have to be burning for both of them. Ooh. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a lot of X-Men that could die. Abel's doing a great job from distance. Pikemen now closing from distance against the bombard cannons. Yeah, pikemen are dying. Why did the Arbalest retreat? Wow. Okay. TaToH realizing this game is over. I'm down to one single castle. And I don't have a lot of wood control anymore. Poof. TaToH has to give this one up 7-6. Still his lead, and this has to be a super exhausting situation. He is pop 150. Yeah, well, he will be pop 200, right? 88 villagers. Ooh, what a crazy, crazy game. Yeah. And I assumed this one would have gone to YouTube. And I think we can consider this one YouTube worthy. I know that I got a bit exhausted there during the cast. And yeah, what a hell of a show between the two of them. Simply the amount of castles that Viper got to was absolutely crazy. Maybe if TaToH walled a bit more like here instead of here as his first wall, game could have gone differently. Whew, wow, wow, wow. And now let's take a look through the statistics. 100 more kills for the Viper here. Some more buildings raised and food count. Actually, Viper with more food. That's something that should never happen against Poles. More gold as well. TaToH had massive amount of stones, but obviously sold quite some stone. Viper just so active. What a good game. What a good game. Goodbye, beloved on YouTube.